All those people who were running for the exits were not going to leave until you did that weird ending. Ladies and gentlemen, please keep it going for the man with the smoothest voice in the business. The one and only Jason Mann! He's a mighty good man. Walking on stage, yo. He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. Wearing a black hat. He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. Looks like a serial killer. He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. In like NCIS, whenever there's like a serial killer, they always wear like a nondescript black hat.
Always.
This is not on. Hi.
Oh.
On all the hubbub, I forgot the joke. Where, is there a mute button on this? These are newfangled.
I don't know how anything works. Liz, we need to figure out how to work the microphone. You can come on out, Liz.
Liz.
Hello? Hey.
There it is. Thanks, Liz. Figured it out,
Hey, you
Liz.
did a great job, Liz. What did you say for the rich part? I didn't hear, but it got a good
Well,
laugh.
you dress like a serial killer in like a CBS show. Like that's always, they always have like a non-strip black baseball hat when they're a killer.
Yep.
I feel like.
Always.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're so welcome. That's the kind of humor you get from me all day.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Listen, I love you,
I love you too.
and I'm happy you're here,
I'm happy you're here.
and I'd like to play a song with you.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
South to the land of pie, living my way in North Carolina. Stand off the road, lay out, I see it light. Well, I made it down the coast in 17 now, picking me a bouquet of dogwood flowers. Hoping for I'll add it to my baby tonight. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, anyway you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Run from the coast up to New England. I was born to be a fiddler and an uptown string boy. But baby played the guitar, I put the banjo now. Whoa, those North Country winters keep on getting me now. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave. There ain't turning back, living that old life no more. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Yeah, mama, rock me.
Billy Murray. Walking to the south out of Roanoke, caught a trucker out of Philly, had a nice long tow. He's heading west from the Cumberland Gap to Johnson City, to the sea where I gotta get moved up in the summer. Hear my baby call my name, and then I know that she's the only one. If I die right, at least I will die free. Yeah. Rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Yeah, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind in the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like a wagon.
train. Hey, mama, rock me. Hey, mama, rock me.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for coming all the way downstairs.
And across
Good to
the
see
walkway.
you. Hey, Robert, you want to sing another song?
Show.
This is a song by the Station Breaks.
Yeah, the Station Breaks are a band that the three of us formed. And we made an album a few years back. And well, we're fixing to make a little bit more music and record it right now. But right now we're fixing to play this song. Billboard sitting in the valley. Straight back at it with the Gambari. Baby, I'll go start a fire. If you catch me, would be the way. Used to say, it's got potential. Now I'm on my way, but nowhere. 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways are good to make my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong. I got just 2 more people didn't make it. 1 lived out my head, but now it's gone. The ashtray knows I'm alone. It certainly seems better living out by the phone. I live and learn and love my foolish way. Who will save me on the day? Go and try to save me. 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways are good to make my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong. Y'all's turn. I got
Ibuprofen headache.
well, just 2 more people didn't make it. 1 took out my head and now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. One good reason for leaving. I'm not blind and you can't see. Just so good at believing. Damn my sensitivity. I can't help it. My heart bleeds. I've been damned if I can help it. 6 more miles and I'm out of state. 5 more ways good to make my case. 4 suitcases of reasons it went wrong.
Your last chance. I got it.
Ibuprofen headache.
We got 2 more people didn't make it. 1 lived out my head. 1 lived out my head. 1 lived out my head. And now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Now it's gone. Woo! Thank you.
Rob, that last, the one right before, the last one we had. You had the better thought. I was encouraging people to say it.
Yeah.
But I think most of the people that weren't saying it didn't know what to say.
it was, yeah.
Yeah, right. So it was for those that don't know, the line, which is my favorite line in the song that Rob wrote. I have a 3 ibuprofen headache.
2's not going to do it. It's a 3 ibuprofen.
I love it.
Yep. So next time,
Believe.
in a year when we come back. All right. Now for the good part. Jason Mans.
Hi. How many of you guys have never been to a supernatural convention before? All right. So if the person to your left and the person to your right both also raised their hand, you didn't have anybody to lean over to and ask who I was. My name is Jason Mans, and I am not on the show. You may be asking yourself, why are you on stage? And I don't have an answer for you. But I'm excited to be here, and I love playing music for this crowd. So I think maybe creation just 12 years ago thought I was on the show, and I just have never corrected them. I love you too. So no, they've used my music on the show, and I've been around for a while, so they have me come play, and I get the chance to jam with these guys quite a bit. So it's always a really fun gig. This is my concert, which is a new word. It's a Q&A. It's also a concert, so it's a quansert. I did an online poll. I did a Twitter thing, and I said, what should I call them? These concerts, because it's kind of a concert, it's kind of a Q&A, it's a whatever. And someone said you should call it a quansert. And I was like, oh, that's catchy, that's really good. Who is that? And it was actually the creator of another television show. And I was like, oh, that's why those people are good at that stuff, because they think fast and they use words good. Hi.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Really good.
So whenever you're writing a song and you get like all stumped up and you can't figure it out, what do you do? Because whenever I do that, I just rip it up and I go pout. And I need help.
That's the first step of encountering any problem.
Yeah.
You have to pout for a little bit. And then, I usually, it kind of depends on what I'm working on. If it's something that's just creative, like for me, and I'm just trying to get something out that's inside me, then I just kind of take my time with it and I don't force it. And if I hit writer's block, I just put everything away and go outside and go fishing or something. And just try to kind of clear my brain out from it. If it's work and I have to finish it, regardless of whether or not I have inspiration, then I focus on the math of it first. So music is math first, and so there are a few combinations in each key that you can go to, and I just go through the choices and pick one that I like. And it's not always the one that stays, but it's one that gets the process moving forward. And then if I can finish the music of the song, then the words tend to come later. And then sometimes those chords and those combinations might change after I find stuff that I like or find a new mode for the melody. But I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like we're losing most of these people.
Okay, thank you.
You're
I'll
welcome.
try that. It may work
Okay.
better.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Why do you love Toronto?
I love Toronto. It's a wonderful city. I saw Brianna this morning on the way to the car. That's right. And she was just bopping along. She was very happy walking on the street. And I said, well, you look happy. And she said, how could I not be? We're in Toronto. And I felt like that was a pretty fitting summation of the city. It's like a clean and friendly New York. I'm a big fan. Thank you. I'm going to sing a song for you guys. When the night is come,
land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. If the sky we look upon should tumble and fall, or the mountains should crumble to the sea, I won't cry, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me. If ever you're in trouble, won't you stand by me? Oh, stand by me. Ooh, stand now. Stand by me.
Thank you. Is that their turn? Okay. Hi,
Hi, Jason.
how are you?
Good. This is Rachel's fault, but she wanted you to sing Don't Think Twice, It's Alright by Bob Dylan.
All right. I don't know if I know all the words.
Are you sure? She said you sang it before.
I know if I had the words.
Where's the iPad?
You guys won't judge me. I don't
Never.
think Rob has it on there, but so for those of you that have not ever seen me sing songs before, what you're about to see is usually about how it goes. Thank you very much.
Encore!
A lovely question.
Thanks, Jason.
You're very welcome. I'll sing it at my man's cave,
She'll be there.
because I'll have the words. Hi.
Hi, Jason. I just wanted to say, first of all, your song "Hold on Me" is what I listen to anytime I feel like I'm having a bad day. It's what helps me through the day,
Aw.
and I love it. And thank you for that.
Thank you.
So my question is, that's like my favorite song. That and Two Pictures. What's your favorite song
What's my favorite song
that you've done?
of my own?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the reason that I specified was because I thought that was the question that you were asking, but you didn't say that. So if these lovely folks had heard you say, "What's your favorite song?" and I named one of my own songs, I would have sounded very egotistical. So there are. It's a weird question because I have two answers. I have this is the song that I like to play for people the most. So in one sense, that's my favorite. And then there's the song that when I play it or when I sing it or when I hear it, I'm kind of most proud of internally. So that song for me is probably Journey, I guess. Because it was very early in my writing career when I wrote it, and I was sitting in an airport in LA, and I was just having one of those introspective moments, you know. And I wrote a poem, and then I turned that poem into a song. And I've always been happy with it. You know, I felt like it's, as a singer and a songwriter, a lot of times you start with an idea, and by the time you're done, you have kind of sacrificed the idea in some way to rhyming patterns and melody, you know? So you're like, I really want to say this, but it doesn't really roll off the tongue and it doesn't sound cool, so I'm going to say it this way. But that's a song where I kind of stayed true to form and said what I wanted to say. And by the time I was done with it, I was like, yeah, that's what I was feeling. So, thank you. Hello.
Good morning. I was just wondering how you chose your set list. Like when you're doing an album like Covers with Friends, how do you choose the songs?
Well, I'm just gonna, I am not a person that takes pride in correcting people, but I'm just gonna give you this. Set list is different than track list.
Sorry.
No.
Track list.
I see, it makes me feel bad to even say that. That's why I prefaced it, but I feel like prefacing it made it worse. So when you said set list, I was thinking like set list when I play a show. How do I pick the songs I'm going to play in that concert? And I actually usually don't, which is why I talk a lot. I'm really just trying to think of what to play next. But for a track list, in a perfect world, you can write 100 songs, record 50 of them, and pick the best 12 to go on the record. And if you can do that, you can have an amazing record. A lot of times what people do when they're first starting out is they say, I've written 12 songs, and it's taken me 20 years to write 12 songs, so I better record these right now. And that's, you know, that's what I did too at first. So then moving forward to like, you know, covers with friends and those kind of things, I always keep a running tally of songs I think would be fun, and if I can think of like, ooh, you know what, I think so-and-so would sound really good singing that song, I'll kind of make that note on the list. And then I'll take a couple days and I'll go in the studio with my band and I'll record all of the music, or most of the kind of bass music for those songs, or as many of them as we can get through. And then after that, it's kind of determined by schedules and who can sing and who's got time and how that works. And then at the end, hopefully I have more than I need and I can scratch a couple off the list that didn't turn out the way we wanted them to. That's the end of my answer. Thank you for the question. Hello.
Hey, Jason.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
So good. Thank you
Good.
so much for the question.
No, that actually was my. No, I'm kidding. If you could invite any 5 people, living or dead, to a dinner party, who would you invite?
Well, living.
5? All right. Mark Twain, Sam Cooke,
No, she doesn't have to do that, right?
Albert Einstein, my grandfather.
Oh.
Shush. And you know, I'd leave an empty chair, because with that turnout, you're going to get some calls. There's going to be a lot of people that want to sit down at that table. So I would take applications for the last. Thank you for the question.
It's for the dead.
Hi.
Hi, Jason. So I just want to say thank you for coming. It's been quite a few years that you've been here, and
Thank you for coming yourself.
I just want to say that I've told you this before, but I suffer from migraines, and one of the things that really helps with it is hugs, and you give the best hugs ever. So thank you very much.
Oh, you're very
for
welcome.
helping with that.
You might want to see a chiropractor. It might have something to do with an alignment issue. I'm just kidding. Thank you
my
for
boss
saying
is a
that.
chiropractor, so.
Oh.
I was wondering if you could play my favorite song of yours. It's Perfect Spot.
Yeah, I can play that for you.
Thank you.
How's your head today?
It's good today.
Okay, good. There's an old saying before my time. Says the grass is greener, it's always so green on the other side. Oh, I need to know if you think so. The grass that I've got, it's the perfect spot for me. I wanna give you my love without hesitation. You've seen the best and the worst that I can be. Need to know me. Perfect man is something I'll never be. Could you see me fall with my faults and not stand by me? I need to know if you think so. The grass that I've got, it's the perfect spot for me. Wanna give you my love without hesitation. You've seen the best and the worst that I can be. I know you know me. Yeah, yeah. The perfect man, something I'll try to be. Could you see me fall with my faults and only stand by me? I need to know if you think so. The grass that I've got, it's the perfect spot. Grass that I've got, it's the perfect spot. Grass that I've got, it's the perfect spot for me. For me. Thank you.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want to say I love your music, and I'm
Thank
just
you.
wondering where you get your inspiration for your songs.
Say that one more time.
Where do you get your inspiration for your songs?
I need life. It depends. I think my earlier stuff was very autobiographical. Something that happened to me would inspire me, and I'd write a song about that experience. And then in later years, I would try to write a song from a perspective other than my own. So, I mean, I still write songs about stuff that I feel, but I don't know, I try to just kind of expand the songwriting world into other people's experiences who maybe have a different experience than my own. That's the end of my answer. Thank you for the question. That was your question, right? Okay, just make sure.
You're killing it, Jason.
Thank you. Hi.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
Really good.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
So I have a question.
Okay.
In Chicago, during the Man's Cave, we had a little discussion about how your voice sounded a lot like Tim Croce for Time in a Bottle. And you had said you would learn it by Toronto. So instead of being, in a private setting and asking you in Man's Cave to perform it, did you get it prepared?
Wait, who are you? Wait, what?
Because you did promise.
I didn't.
I take it back.
I'll be honest with you. I know it like the back of my hand. I've been working on it every day since. I just don't think this is the right vibe.
That's fair.
Just right now, I feel like these people don't want. They didn't even cheer when you said the song, so
That's true.
they don't. They hate that song. No, they're just trying to make us feel better since we love
fair.
that song so much.
If you want, I can happily hand you a shovel. No pressure. I just wanted to see if you actually remembered, and if not, then it's dealer's choice to play whatever you want.
Listen, I commend you for calling me out in front of these people, and I wish I knew that song. It'd be awesome to just play that right now. And I feel like half of these people think I'm gonna play that right now, but I am not that awesome.
I beg to differ. You are pretty awesome.
I will learn that song.
We'll tour once again in a year.
We'll see.
So I won't ask you to publicly promise or anything.
Pinky swear.
You want me to promise you that I will play Time in a Bottle next year at Toronto?
It's on film.
Oh, that's adorable.
That is the trick. Okay, I promise, I'll play it. Excellent question.
Sorry.
It was awesome. I am so sweaty right now.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jason.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Lovely question. Hi.
Hi, Jason. So I have.
Can I tell a story?
I have 2 song requests, but you can pick which one you want to play.
Okay, if I don't like them, I'm going to tell a story.
Weary Man or When Did I Stop Believing?
Let me tell you a story. Rob Benedict and I were playing a station break set at this little bar in Atlanta, Georgia called Eddie's Attic. Whoop indeed, it's an awesome little venue. And we were playing, I can't remember what song it was. Do you remember what song it was?
Yes.
What song was it?
I Shall Be Released.
Okay, we were playing I Shall Be Released, and it's kind of a quiet song somewhat, one of those pensive songs with small breaks in them. And we were feeling it. I mean, we were singing in harmony, we had our eyes closed, we were in the moment, and we just held this note out in perfect harmony, unison, and it fell off at exactly the right spot. And we just both had our eyes closed and we were just hanging in that moment. And then we heard from the front row, "Okay, I'll have one more." and it was someone very, very angrily ordering their next beer. And he and I both, to this day, say that it was one of our favorite moments in any concert ever. And we both just fell out. We were laughing so hard. And I would just like to thank you for that moment. It was wonderful. So, I'll play a song.
Play the song.
Yes. And we tease her about that to this day, and she loves it. She acts like she doesn't like it at all, but... I'm sorry, should I not have told the story? My heart holds a question between every beat. I've got every answer beneath my feet. Falling apart, but I never know why. I've walked every road but the one that's right. But chasing my tail instead of my dreams.
Life's just a game, but you play it for keeps. The world is kind, the world is cruel. The world you find depends on you. When did I stop believing? Wake me from this sleep. Wake me from this dream. Save me from these dreams. When did I stop believing? I guess I'm alive, but I tend to forget. I remember the taste, and this isn't it. My heart holds a question, I don't have a clue. Strange, we forget everything we knew. When did I stop believing? Save me from this sleep. Wake me from this sleep. Save me from these dreams. When did I stop believing?
That was for you, Angie. I'm sorry I told the story. I love it so much. Hi.
Hi, Jason. Okay, so this is probably a question that's been asked a million times, but how old were you when you started writing songs, and what got you into music in the first place?
What was the first part?
How old were you when you started writing songs?
I was like probably in college when I started writing songs. And I was in high school when I started kind of playing guitar. And it was like a weird roundabout way. I wasn't really musical when I was younger. I didn't play instruments and stuff. I just kind of found it in college and really enjoyed it and kept doing it.
Cool.
Thank
Well,
you.
I guess my second question doesn't count because now everybody else is on stage, so I can't really ask you to play a song, can I?
You could ask me to play a song.
If you get a chance, can you play your song? I actually kind of convinced my boyfriend that when we get married, that's going to be our song.
Aw,
So,
that's amazing.
yeah.
Are you here all weekend?
Yes, I am.
Okay, I'll play it for you at some point this weekend. How
A
about
verse and a chorus or something?
Thank you.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Whatever you can.
Yeah, come by my table out there at some point, and I'll play it for you.
I'll be there.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Do you have your guitar at the table?
What's that?
Do you have your guitar at the table?
I do not.
But you should.
Yeah, I'll find one. I'll borrow one from somewhere. I told I'll have one more story.
I'll have one more.
From just look right over there to see what I'm talking about. She's very embarrassed.
Oh. Yeah. That's a classic.
What are we playing?
We're gonna do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow night.
I have a question for you. Do you play the guitar on this song?
I do.
Okay. No, I was just gonna hold it to cover up my sweat spot. But it's okay. I mean, the cat's out of the bag now, so you can have it. And I'll just stand here. I got asked a really tough question, and I got nervous. And so then I started sweating.
Who wears a gray shirt when they sweat?
I don't have to play. My fair share of trouble. Sees the door shut in my face.
ask you a question?
Yep.
Does it look as bad on the back as it does on the front?
There's a stretch.
Like
It's not bad,
Like
it's
worse?
interesting.
It's a strap.
It's more interesting. It's the outline of a strap. Yeah. It's a perfect outline of a strap that maybe has like paint splatters beneath.
Yeah, just like a.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even.
Kills
doesn't even
Billy.
Makes sense.
It's not that it matters, but the question, did you have a second t-shirt to throw on? Or did you bring a backup?
No, but I already did my pictures, so that's good.
Well, that's something.
Yeah.
Something. We'll find you a t-shirt. We got some
Okay.
Loud and Swing shirts. You got Jason Man shirts.
Yeah, I'll wear it. Yeah.
Do something like
yeah, well,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
There's a freight train racing down the track. Don't know where it's going, but it's not coming back. Hear that whistle blowing, I catch it. Catch it.
Thank you, guys.
Jason Mann, everybody! He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. He's a man, he's a man, he's a man, he's a mighty good man. All right, guys. That was Jason Manns. And he played some songs for you. And then next up, Liz, what's next? Liz,
Karaoke.
what is it? Oh, of course, it's the karaoke signups. So we got karaoke signups. Yeah, it's a karaoke signup. So right over here, so right to the side of the room and get your karaoke sign up. Just sign up, just sign up, sign up, sign up, sign up. There you go, that's our karaoke sign-up song. Thank you. It's our new single, it's gonna drop at some point. It just dropped, we just dropped it. We're gonna pick it up.
Maybe you should pay it.
All right, we'll see you, that means we'll see you very soon. Bye.